I've only played the golf on GTA like one time. Negro bought a chop shop.
They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah, look at me, at the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yeah, the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes while you walk your pugs in a town we create where there ain't no love. Where do I go? Where do I know? Not on the phone. Where do I know? They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade.
Stop taking, but still got a reflux. I drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside, look when they peep us. Shoes us in the belly of the beach, but outside there's a war going on in your front lawn. Black Hawk, see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising, thinking what type of knowledge gon' sink in? Life gives you limits and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes center stage way before they pouring on my grave. Minute Maid, let it set my soul ablaze on each and every way. Put me in the water for the save.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade.
Lemonade, lemonade.
Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade. Oh. nature, all is automatic.
Like this what? Oh. Yeah, I'm about to play mine. Yep. Ooh, sure do.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle. We just heard it, and that means it's time for football at CenturyLink Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks. Fielded in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Yeah. Got a 42 in my bedroom, a 50 on my game TV, and a 58 in my living room.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Let's go, defense.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. The Seahawks and Eagles, you might remember, they met up in the wild card round a season ago. It's a night Philly fans could probably stand to forget. Carson Wentz exited early after just 4 passes thrown, and Josh McCown at 40 years of age brought in, but the Seahawks, they were too tough as they slugged out a 17-9 victory. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, we're from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that.
A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6.
57 mark, 57, 3. Let's get it.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
I think it's okay that they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw. Now they set up
Got him, baby.
It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Number 28.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
It's 4th.
Oh, we're always talking about the athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting and great reaction.
Fielded at about the 28. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10.
Man, my quarterback, the Desperados, fucking wasn't paying attention to his team. Fucking didn't re-sign a bunch of players. Fucking shit started last night with the off season, and he lost him to free agency, and I fucking outbidded somebody else for him, and this motherfucker was complaining to Dub last night, and I didn't know it till way later last night when he actually sends me a message like, "Give me my quarterback back," and I'm like, "Man, what's this motherfucker talking about, dude?" I'm giving him. Yeah, and I just signed this dude 56 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not giving this dude to you, bro. You better pay attention to your team, bro. Like,
here's Sanders. Room here to run.
oh yeah, bro.
Finally, he is out.
He's young, like 27. Yeah.
Near the 15.
Yeah, he good.
It's a big play there for the Eagles. 42 yards.
Yeah, but he getting old. Nah, he's 29. That's Sanders. He was on the team. No, that's Sanders. He's been on the team. He's like 29 now. You got to think they were. By the time I got the Eagles, they were a couple seasons in. And now I'm like, this is the 3rd season, so yeah, he's getting old. But that number 41, I drafted him last year, so.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run in Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
Young on 3rd down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down short of the 1st down, right on the 10-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
The kick by Sanders is good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Now, after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game.
Oh, no!
The 30. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 55 yards.
At the 30-yard line.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And he'll give it here to his running back. Just what you want. First down run, call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. From the gun, Murphy, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Murphy. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
I think they were out there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And this one is right through. And that will tie us at 3-3. Inside the 15-yard line, but they do get through.
Players nowadays, and when they have these
still got the
types of
GTA
kicks,
is too?
then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. The Sanders on 1st down with a little bit of space as he works his way forward. A gain of 4.
At the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 3-3.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now here's Young. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it, but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
Young now to throw on third down. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a third.
You talking about the chop shops?
Operating from the gun. Murphy going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught.
Get the fuck.
30.
Wow, this dude just throws it up for fucking Metcalf.
For the Seahawks. 48 yards. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages. You know, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher watching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
My secondary is like a strong part of my team.
Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Yeah, that's all he did was just throw it up. Now the first one I was a little bit more out of play, out of position. That one there, I was fucking right there on him.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Murphy.
Yeah, look at that, boy. What I told you.
One that's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And he'll take this.
That's like my 3rd year. He's up for contract this year, brother. I drafted that dude as a rookie.
First interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And 11 at the 47-yard line.
Yeah, mine's like lost something, like, but it's the one that was like 1.2. Right next to the one that's 1.4. And it's like right around the corner. It being right around the corner from my warehouse that holds my goods for my business. The ones
throwing, Young. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Huh?
Now Young. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And he'll go down at the 28.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
They'll try and run forward with Sanders. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches.
And where? Oh, but yeah, but a chop shop, you got to go to. You got a business, don't you? An office.
The offense here not budging.
That's where you buy the chop shop at. Like you go to your office building.
I'm not sure he pushed the line forward.
What? Get the fuck out of here, bro. But yeah, you go there, and when you log into your computer,
and the head coach reaches for the red flag,
the chop shop's
tosses
in
it
there.
down on the field. He wants a challenge here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun, Murphy. Now
Picked it again, baby.
Intercepted. Picked off near the 29.
Bam!
Finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
They'll take over.
Second straight.
Oh, you don't have an
drive here,
office?
Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him.
No wonder you didn't know what I was talking.
But I also wonder if it's going to nerve
Yeah,
him
no
a
wonder
little
you
bit. Does it
didn't know
lead
what
to
I was talking
another
about
run?
stealing
Or
the
does he find a
cargo.
way to pull it
But yeah, like
and become sharp
when you
again?
buy an office to be a CEO, then you basically steal these shipments. Like it gives you cargo shipments, like to steal, and you steal them, and you got to have a warehouse to put it in. So like you're gonna be buying the office, the business, and then you're gonna be buying a warehouse to put all that shit in.
Nothing on
So
first down, so the ball
one goes in
remains at
hand.
the
So like
8-yard line, 2nd and
oh.
goal.
And then
Once again with Sanders.
and then so you can either steal the cargo, or that's where you buy the chop shop to run
The
that.
second of their 3 timeouts.
It gives you all the locations for the chop shop. It says car garage, but that's what it is. It says car garage, and but it's a chop shop. And I think they're all around. They hold right at 40 cars. And there's a couple different, depending on what part of town you want it. But I think the most expensive one, they got a couple like around $2 million.
Young to throw it. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Why did he? Wow. That dude just quit. No, it kicked you. No, well, no, he's trying to say it kicked us. I'm gonna send another invite. Man, it was 3-3 going to halftime, but I mean, still. I don't know if he quit. It could have been. It could have kicked us. I don't know. Whatever. In my office. I don't know if I maybe. I know I got a save. I mean, I think I got a save. I think it should be a save. But I mean, it's no more than you walk in. You get to label your office. Like mine says Buck Jones, I think, like, or Buck Incorporated or some shit like that. And there's a secretary sitting right there. And you walk back to your office, and I got a bar. I got a bar with fucking whiskey and shit. A wet bar, and in my desk with fucking piles of cash and shit everywhere. And you go walk to your computer, and you pretty much, it's basically stealing the cargo shit. Like, once you buy your warehouse to store the shit in, it'll tell you. That's when it's good to have help, because you're stealing it and then you need protection. Like, 'cause some people will come in and fuck you up and disrupt your shit. And then, like other people, other gangs. Or you have the chop shop. You buy the chop shop, and then you set up. You know, it tells you what cars to go steal. Like, I was on my second one with that, and you got on, and this dude wanted to play. The first one was easy. First one was like, follow this car to the hideout, shoot everybody up, and it tells you what car to bring back to your warehouse. Yeah, you gotta get your office. Mine's right there by your. That's what I was saying earlier. Mine was right there by your apartment. When I went and met you at your apartment, or whatever, there's an office building right next door. That's where mine's at. But then you gotta go find your garage. Mine is over by the tracks. I think it's like a warehouse district or something. But it wasn't an expensive garage. But that's where you store all your product, like, that you steal. Your shipments.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
59 mark, check, 59. I got you.
4 yards
Auto
the
shot.
result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, on every play call, you
I
realize
don't
it's
know
not
about
going to
auto
go
shot.
for a touchdown. So a lot of your call.
Man, that's this dude with the bad connection, bro.
I heard a flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's spit, we on check.
That's you with the bad connection.
Celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's spit, we on check for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Yeah, the sun can't touch me, got a brand new visor, yeah. You're friend smart, but my buzz wiser, yeah. Get the job done like the equalizer. Now I'ma grab another drink, cause tonight I'ma die.
The honeycomb hideout.
Hey, diving in this pool. I don't know what we have. Hey,
But yes, dude. Basically, you steal enough cargo that you fill up your warehouse, and then you sell it all at one time, and you make a good little lick. I forget what it is, but it's a good little lick once you fill it all up. And then you get multiple ones, or they got bigger ones. I forget how big mine is. To me, yeah, but it's a chop shop. I don't care what they call it, but yeah. But when you buy your business and you go into your computer, it comes up. It comes up where your packages, where you click on that to do that, or you click on the one where you can buy the chop shop, and then next to that, it's got that big 18-wheeler with that fucking cone on the front, and it's like, I think it's like crazy ass shit you can do, like certain events, like I don't really remember. And that's where you run those two businesses at, through that office. And then like I got my biker gang. I got a to where I can, you got missions for that. And then I got a bunker. There's missions for that, different types of missions for the bunker. That's out in the country. Look, I don't know what to tell you, but mine don't disconnect either. I'm gonna send you another one. Alright, look. I'm gonna have to fucking stop this fucking broadcast, because I don't want no fucking excuses.